The Dynamite Heat Gun is small and light, and it makes it easy to carry around in the toolbox. And something I like about sophisticated electronics is that there's nothing much to this thing. At least that we need to know about. The gun actually reads the temperature out of this bigger hole. The smaller hole is just a laser indicator that tells you where you've got the big hole pointed. And that makes it a lot easier to be taking the temperature of exactly where you want and not someplace else by accident. The LCD screen is very easy to read and always shows the last temperature taken and the highest. There's also a battery indicator on the screen as well. This button changes the reading from Celsius to Fahrenheit. The heat gun is powered by a pair of AAA batteries and it will run a long time on those. If you run cars and trucks, you can use the heat gun for checking battery temperatures at the end of a run, or the motor to see if you need to change gearing or maybe change the motor. And for you oval guys, you can even tell the difference in tire temperatures around the car with this. I ran this one in the street and the front left was about 10 degrees cooler than everything else. I bought the Dynamite Heat Gun when I got this radial engine. With 3 cylinders, we need to be able to read the temperature on all 3 of them to see if there's a hot one. That'll tell us we have a lean condition. I tried taking the temperature with the motor running, but with the prop spinning between the gun and the engine, that was just really unreliable. As soon as I started taking temperatures on a hot motor, it became obvious that that red dot is really important. If we don't know exactly where this gun is pointed on the motor, we're going to get some readings that we don't understand. It could really confuse the issue. On here I'm finding that the crankcase is running very cool and the end of the cylinders is pretty hot. But with a max reading of about 180 degrees, I'm not worried at all. Here I'm reading the temperature of the crankcase where the front bearing is. If we got a problem with that bearing, this crankcase will be really hot. The heat gun is a quick way to find out if you got a servo that's working harder than the others, or if perhaps has something wrong with it. If one servo's hotter than the rest, there's something going on here. The Dynamite Heat Gun is one of those tools that lets you save a lot of money later if you spend a little now. This thing is just too handy to not go to the field with me.